Hello, YouTube, and welcome to my reaction series of Shaman King Flowers. My name is Aiden. This intro is actually in post editing. I actually had a whole intro for this video on recording. I had to change it because it turns out when I made the episode, it was supposed to be uploaded to another channel. But that channel got nuked from the stratosphere. And I just want to note, while my reactions were posted to the channel, it was created and managed by someone who is not me. Uh, a cousin was managing it. So with this new channel, I am not breaking any terms of service. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I don't think they care. It was a 50 sub channel. But yeah, I reacted to the full 2021 Shaman King series, which was great. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 7 out of 10 on my review. And yeah, like literally on April Fools, I got hit with like that channel got hit with like 30 copyright strikes from I guess the company that owns some or most of the music rights, and I just couldn't do anything. I sent them a really nice heartfelt message and also translated it into Japanese via Google Translate, but I don't think they'll respond. So that channel is dead. It does feel kind of bad that 52 episodes of reactions done and some other videos, but we're doing a fresh start here. And by we, I mean, again, that channel is not mine. It was not owned by me. I'm saying we because I helped with the channel, right? YouTube gods. I no affiliation or no ownership of the channel. Um, but yeah, now this channel, Daruma Dreamers. What a name! I actually love that name. New anime reaction channel. We are doing Shaman King Flowers, even though I technically don't have an obligation anymore since the first reaction series is done. But again, I really enjoyed it, and I also already recorded 2 episodes of Shaman King Flowers. But I probably would have made a series reacting to it anyways, because I did want to see what's up with that. Um, so some quick information about me, since long intro, long intro. It's the first episode of a series. It'll always be long. Um, Watched a lot of anime in my teenage years because I was like a nerd. Like I probably have like 300 plus anime on my belt, and like the majority of them were from like the 2012 to 2016. Like I was no lifing that shit, and now I don't really watch a lot. I probably watched like under 30 in the last like 5 years or something. I really don't watch that much, so um though I do have a lot of knowledge. I feel pretty confident in my opinions, though I also watch just a lot of TV shows and movies, so I do have like strong opinions. Um Also, shonen battle stuff isn't really like my forte. I have like watched most of the major ones, but it's not usually what I'm looking for. But I think Shaman King executed it really well. It was really interesting. The only thing that lacked for me, that adaptation, was the animation and budget were really low, so stuff was rushed and it didn't look that great. And spoiler, I've watched 2 episodes of Shaman King Flowers by the time I'm making this post edit. Um, Animation, I feel like it's definitely a step up. So it's looking good. It's looking good. It is knowledge, additional knowledge about Shaman King. Opacho was my favorite character. I don't know if she'll make a cameo in this. I'm praying. I'm on my hands and knees begging for some Opacho greatness, but alas, who knows? I think that's it. I think I will now return to past Aiden, who's also. I think the room looked like pretty messy because it was like the day before I got it painted. I think I probably mentioned that in the original intro. Anything else? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, timing. Style. Sorry, there's so much more to explain. So basically, we're gonna do. So this reaction isn't a timer-based reaction. It's an edited reaction like most YouTubers do, but the way I do it is because I'm really lazy. I leave a lot of it in. So like unlike other like timer-based reactions, which usually leave like 10 out of the 20 minutes in, I usually leave like 15 minutes in, and then I just have like a shader across to block some of it. I mean, it worked for like a couple months when I was doing Shaman Team. The only thing that got nuked was the music. So no sound, no sound. I used to run like really low sound, but I'm just trying to run no sound at least for Shaman Team because I know they're out for blood. Maybe I'll change it for other series, but I don't really want to risk it. Like, what's the point? Um, so yeah, I mean, you'll see in this reaction. I think it's good because timer based. I think it's cool, but not everyone wants to like load up their own copy of the episode. I think this like is a nice middle point between highlight, hype, and timer based reactions. Also uploading. I will. The plan is 3 episodes a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, noon EST. Those should be when Shaman Team Flowers are up. If I miss a day, it happens. It's just a fun hobby. But I do like to be consistent in things. Um, Also, there should be a subsequent secondary series on Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know what it is or if it'll be up on the first week of Shaman Team Flowers, but I do want to have like two anime series running at the same time, if possible. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Again, this is past reaction. If I talk about another channel or my previous Shaman King reactions, ignore it. It's newt. It has never existed, but besides the few people who have watched it, who may or may not find this series again, because if they're real Shaman King fans, maybe they'll just stumble on this channel, and I will welcome you with open arms. But yeah, enjoy. Um, Hopefully. You never know. But yeah, let's start. Shaman Team Fires, episode 1 in sorry, I have so much stuff to stop. I think it is important to note the version I am watching. I am watching, let me get it up. I'm not just watching the official release. Oh, did I close the tab? I might have. Where's it? Sorry. Just so you know, like, oh, Aiden, why is this version better than the other? I don't even know if it's better. I just heard like the official translations were kind of bad or something from the thing, so I was just looking at the versions uploaded. I am watching the Tenrai Sensei upload of this episode, which now I'm looking at it in retrospect, and they've only translated or they've only released 3 episodes, which is maybe I should have downloaded another version, but it's okay. We can switch it up. But this is basically it has the same subs as the Ice Bots release, but it's just coded differently, so it's better. A little bit of pageantry on it. But I guess I'll be switching to Ember probably after, which is also a reliable uploader. Anyways, enough. I know enough stalling. I promise you, for the upcoming episodes, it won't be this long of a intro. I just need to because it's the first episode. But yeah, let's finally get into Shaman King Flowers. See what's it about. See if it improves on any of the things I criticize Shaman King a bit, which is basically just budget and animation wise. So let's go. Starting with the Great Spirit. Got some sake to celebrate or just to vibe. How? He did say this, and they kind of alluded to like, Joe just shut up for a bit. And humans have not improved since then, or the state of the world. He's looking kind of different. They're older. Kinda, but he looks younger than his adult self. Maybe it's just because of the soul. Please don't kill all humans. Name drop? What's the flower of maize? Oh, who the heck is this? Millennium Puzzle? Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, he's a capitalism enjoyer. But who the fuck is this bozo? That's what I'm asking. God? They did show his skull. What's it? Did it look like that though? Of course, they gotta start on the hill, man. He's still rocking the same headset, huh? Ah, classic Shaman King. I will say, it already looks kinda better. But it's way too early to say. I need to see, like, a couple episodes. Second generation Ryu with a fatter pompadour. I respect it. Oh shit. He does not have Yo's temper. He definitely seems a bit more aggressive. He has an Amidamaru. Interesting. What's up with that? Please don't kill them. It's like a twisted Yo talking about pals and stuff. Was that an Anna slap? Tamao! Oh man. She kind of drew Anna personality. Kind of bad though. Okay. I'm joking. I mean, I'm not, but she's grown up, huh? She is not timid at all. Interesting. The cleaver. I love her drip though. She looks great. She did train off of Yo's dad. I feel like she's probably really strong at this point now. To like do shaman shit, not beat up random punts. He got a black eye too. Deserved. I guess Yo would leave Amidamaru. You know, samurais always follow their liege's bloodline. I think it passes down too, but I'm not a samurai expert. Yeah. Oh. Oh, he didn't have that relationship with his father. He's jealous a bit, maybe. Bob! I remember him. Don't worry, he's just in his edgy teenager phase. That's what I'm feeling the edge. Probably a little bit of Anna's edge to him. I'm gonna. I should have just did the Ember releases. I'm gonna miss these subs if they look different because these subs look beautiful and they seem pretty coherent so far. I mean, this is not new to me because I just watched the series, but I'm sure a lot of people, or even if they watched it in 2021, still need a refresher, huh? It's always good to get a little refresher. The greatest talk off. It is a really beautiful ending and a way to beat an omnipotent person. You literally saved the world. The world, humans would have been gone. Good job. Oh, Tokugaru! He's still chilling here, huh? It's good to see the boys. I hope everyone has an appearance. Oh, Pacho me, please. Just one appearance. I want to see grown up Pacho. Jesus Christ. She had a crazy teenage phase, huh? Who would have thought? Oh no. Run away! Oh man. Ryu. Looking good. Looking manly. That looks great, man. Dude, I'm so hyped for my trip to Japan in July. Gonna eat so much good shit. I want to visit a street vendor like this. Do we know that guy? I don't think we know him. The street vendor guy. Unless it was like a minor character from the beginning. Paunchy and Conchi. I want to see them now if they've evolved. You think they would with Tamao being like she is now. Who that? Rimi? What is? That's not a real name. Oh, these guys look evil. I mean, he does have a great spirit. Plus, he got Anna and Yo blood in him. It's pretty crazy. Hmm. They must be related to Oh, they did say hidden Asakuras. I was trying to say they're from the past Shaman King line, but there's another line of Asakuras. What did they mean by that? New lore. That's disrespectful. Clean cut. I know. That's. I was about to say that looks really impressive. It's not the delinquents, bro. I'm a little scared if he fights off against these new Asakuras. That's literally him, huh? Without the eye patch. Because he has a great spirit, probably great potential, but he's definitely not trained, right? He's too cocky. Green eyes. He kind of looks like Ren, but he's obviously not related to that family. Let's see his spirit ally. What is that? Samurai. Oboro Daikyo. He looks cool. Or just the little ball. Ooh. Creepy. I mean, you gotta go with Amidamaru, but I don't know how well Hana can wield Amidamaru. He obviously can't do, like, all the forms Yo can do. Like, he can't do White Swan, I'm guessing. Time to prove yourself. I don't know if it'll go as well as it did for Theo. He fought Ren and Yo tied. It might be a tie situation, but we'll see. He's just a little cocky. I don't think he has the mental stability. I don't know if he can oversoul. I just will see. Damn. Talk your shit. I like the edge in this. Paunchy and Tonchi. They look the same. This must be like a side family of the Sakuras. Like a side clan. Or maybe the main head. And then like Hao took over the main family and became the main family. Johan? Get Yo out of your name. Alright. Talk your shit. Let's see it. There's the eye patch. Got the star, too. Interesting. Don't lose your focus, kid. Hmm. What? At least show the other die. Why are you repeating it? The umbrella. I wonder if this is gonna be a spirit integration battle. Or oversoul battle. It is kinda corny. Does look very cosplay. I think he looks pretty cool. His spirit ally. God, he's so cocky. I liked it though. It's definitely a big change of pace from Yo. I'm sure he's gonna have to get humbled eventually, but I hope he does good here. Make Amidamu proud. Did he integrate? Yep, integrate. Starting it off slow, I liked it. But with Amidamu, he should carry. He should have some good skills here. Unless this guy pops off Oversoul. Which he might. He integrated. Okay, integrate versus integrate. Let's see it. Battle of skills. He's a shaman, bro. I feel like that's the first step of all shamans. I'm ready for a fight. He is looking hella evil. Misty Moon Slice. Some air slashers. Hit him with a... I don't know what to hit. What are you, new Ghost Samurai? Ooh. Dash and a stabbing. It's just an umbrella. Taint it. Though that blood's not good. Hopefully it didn't break a rib or anything. Man, this is not going well. Is that a new age samurai? Give Amidamu a second sword, you would be toast right now, kid. Well, they kind of said it. It's definitely like a... It might be the main family and how took over. I think it... That might be... That's my theory. But he has... I didn't even notice. It's exactly like the earring. That's a good tech. They stole it? What the heck? How? Isn't that how the fuck they get to Moo? Patch try? Who's he backed by? Patch or one of the past people? What? Oh, so it's back all the way then, not like recently they took it. But who? Probably one of the How minions. Oh. He can oversoul. That's dangerous. I don't know if Hannah can. That's not good news. Yep. Gotta explain it for the recap. Oh, I want to see it. How sick is it? Got the star. Tsukiyomi. I know that word. What does that mean again? Oh, it's actually a lance, basically. Mental taunting. Ooh. What's he got in the briefcase? He has the thingy! The super sword! Damn, he has the tech from early on. He has all the keys to the castle, he just needs to master everything. Is he down to bring out Spirit of Sword? That would be really sick. Ooh. See what he puts up with it. Moonlight Comet. Not the earphones. What is that? He can oversoul? Demon Helmet. I love the new tech. It's not just Yo's recited moves, which I expected, but expected it was gonna be different. Let's go. So he has a shield oversoul. Is interesting. Well, helmet. First test drive. What does it do though? Is it gonna shoot out of its mouth or like eat the thingy? Eat the lance? No, I think it's gonna fire a laser. Wait, he broke it. So he can back up his shit. I thought he was gonna get really humbled. Let's do. I mean, he has. I guess he has been actively training, unlike Yo, who was really lazy in his training. Plus, he's of good breed, you know. Got all the toolbox, but he still needs, to train. But he has the talent, which is cool. What, against Hao? I mean, they seem to be loyal to Hao. So, what does that mean? That made sense, kinda. He's kinda getting owned. But there might be, like, the sister might be stronger. But you would think they would help Hao when he revived, huh? Grandpa, final moments. He has a mustache. What that? He owned him. Welp. I don't even know if he was weak. He seemed pretty strong. I think Hannah's just really strong and talented for like the level of a shaman he is. He can oversoul. He can integrate. Like he's definitely a step above Yo already when he was first introduced. Like a big step. They don't think he can 100% integrate. I have to imagine because of his personality. Save him. He looks like Ren, so he might be like a Ren type character. But it's not like as edgy. It's kind of goofy in a way. I like him though. Yeah, good parents, man. It's kind of a crazy combo. Ah, so they are kind of weak, huh? Or I mean, maybe I didn't. Just underestimating Hannah. I love the black red color scheme. It's a classic. Frail body. So he didn't have good fizz stats. Ooh, doggos. Pink doggos. Listen, I know you're mad, but he started the fight. Like, how mad can you be? He didn't want the heat. I mean, he wanted the heat, but he didn't start the fight. I'm scared about the sister, though. She seemed a little scary. What? Why? From the stab? The first strike would have killed? Hmm. You didn't really see it do much. Really? I mean, it was huge. It's kind of crazy. I didn't realize it was that strong because it got blocked so easily. Patch? Maybe, maybe, maybe Gairu. It's definitely not a pure patchy. Interesting ending. I wonder if this is the opening song. It's gonna be muted for you guys fully. That it could. Shaman King had some really good endings. I mean, the openings were good, but the endings were really good, especially the last two. I don't know if this is the opening or ending though. I see. I assume this is just like our first episode, Rio. It's pretty good. It's very animator though. It's like it's not exactly my favorite type of music. Maybe I don't know if animator is a good way to say it, but it sounds like pretty similar to a lot of. There's a it's a very similar sound, I think. That part was nice though. Maliva. Should we watch it? Oh look, there's credits there. Wait, oh it looped. Might as well show the credits for the subs I'm running. Yeah, we're using the Ice Bot subs, I think. But I'm pretty sure Ember uses Ice Bots. This is like the OP ED karaoke style typesetting timing. It's gonna be rough losing that, but you know, it is what it is. God bless fan subs. Anyways, let me switch to full cam here. So, if you haven't watched my Shaman King series after an episode, I like to talk about it, go through the episode a bit. Very, very fun episode for sure. I did expect. Sorry, just setting up. Look at my desolate looking room here. I'm hoping it looks good by tomorrow. Um, I did expect it, obviously, to be different than Shaman King. I feel like it would be pretty silly, and it is kind of common for like. I think it's common. I assume it's common for like a sequel series or next generation series. I think is the better word because the sequel doesn't necessarily mean it's like the next generation of characters, but obviously Hannah being the main character is like a passing of the baton from Yo. Um, I I didn't really expect him to be like that different. I mean, it's definitely like uh Anna's like edge, her quick to hit, her ferocity. I think ferocity is a good word for it. He also has this lust for battle, but if you did notice, he does have like some of Yo's like vocabulary still. Like he still refers to people as like pals, I think they said when they were talking to the delinquents. Fake Ryu. Yeah, he'll just become my pals. I've used this similar dictionary. Obviously the drip is really similar. It's interesting. And of course we got the first scene, which was a little confusing because we had like uh Yo talking with Hal in the in the Great Spirit world, and obviously Yo's talking about Anna or Hannah, and he's obviously looking pretty young. So I'm imagining. Well, first off, I immediately think that like, is Yo dead? Because why is he in the Great Spirit otherwise? But at the same time, how's his brother slash has part of his soul, so maybe he can visit the Great Spirit whenever he wants. I don't think they mention Yo being dead. I think he's just traveling, unless he is dead. But that'd be weird. Like, how would he die? Um, and we get introduced. I mean, Hal mentioned something called the Flowers of Maize, which is probably the flowers part of Shaman King flowers. No idea what that's about. And we see the past Shaman King. So maybe. I mean, I have no idea. So Hal's thinking of purging humanity because obviously it hasn't improved. Well, just the past Shaman King, since he in his rule, he kind of like it has shaped the future of humanity, and I'm guessing he used his powers. I don't know. It's every what 1,000 year or 500 years. I forgot the how many years it is for every shaman fight, but sorry, let me just boop. There we go. No more lines. Um, but he probably pushed humanity into this like modernization era, with capitalism, maybe like dictatorships, mainly like that business heavy, human heavy era, which obviously House against. And I'm guessing maybe this series will be about like a proxy war fought between like Tao and this guy, maybe, or maybe not even that, but maybe this guy, this past shaman king influencing people in the real world to somehow stop Hal, which isn't really a bad thing because he might be trying to kill humanity. I don't know. It's a very interesting it's an interesting scene, but I think I'm gonna like reserve my thoughts until we see more of it because I honestly don't know. I'm thinking of it. Also, might as well talk about the animation. I do think it looks a bit better. I think it flows a bit more. It's still a little slow, but I think that's just the style of Shaman King where they do a lot of like flashy move and then name drop on screen, so that naturally slows it down a bit. But it does, I think, look a bit cleaner and a bit more fluid than the 2021 adaptation. Though, again, this is the first episode. I think I need to watch at least like a couple, maybe like half the series, like 6 episodes before to see like how consistent it really is. But I do think it looks good. I do think there's definitely some visual improvements to it, which is cool. Um, Current plot line, obviously we're following Hannah's life who has a complex, which made sense. I mean his dad, kind of went crazy, like, and I'm assuming they're like a similar, if not the same. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're the same age as, or Hannah's the same age as Yo during the main Shaman King story. And like Yo did all this crazy stuff, pretty much saved the world and went on all these crazy adventures. While Hannah, well, it does seem he's obviously actively training his shaman powers. He doesn't have this opportunity, and at least to the best of his knowledge, he never will because there's not gonna be another shaman fight in his lifetime. So that's probably part of why he feels this inferiority complex to like his dad, because there is like this common thing where like children of like someone really great feels like a lot of pressure and is often compared to them. Um and there is like some level of expectation to reach a similar status of greatness, even if they're not suited for it. I'm not saying Hannah's not suited for it. I actually think he is because of his abilities he's shown so far. But that usually creates an inferiority complex. I also think from what it sounds like and what it was kind of implied at the end of Shaman King, Yo is not exactly a very involved father figure. It did seem like, I mean, at the end of Shaman King, it did seem like he was gone for a while, traveling the world with, I'm guessing, Tamamo taking care of Hannah. They also mentioned it in the prologue of this episode, where how's that? You saw the world. Uh, you saw the world after you left Hannah, and you saw the state of the world, etc., etc. So I'm guessing Yo and maybe Anna. I don't know. I assume Anna was probably with Yo, but I have to imagine, they have this whole hot spring that maybe Anna would have stayed a bit more at the hot spring. But I still think that he probably wasn't like an active parent because they didn't really mention Anna at all. It was mainly just he has a complex to his father, right? So I'm guessing a mix of like filling in Yo's shoes and him not being too involved. At least that's my armchair psychologist theory. Um, it is also interesting that Amadamaru's also going to be Hannah's spirit ally, and they're not switching it with someone brand new. Though I do think it does make sense. I mean, it's not like Amadamaru's just gonna go to heaven. I guess he could, but I'm pretty sure it is tradition for samurai to like serve one family unless the family like cuts them off or whatever. So it made sense he would protect Yo's kid, and he probably feels it is a service to his master who, you know, they were awesome partners. So it made sense they would share this relationship. It's nice to see Tokuderu. He's just vibing. Ryu also looking good, honestly. I respect him keeping the pompadour. And then we have this whole new storyline of a hidden branch family of the Sakuras, which I also said before they revealed it. It's probably something like that. Though they didn't confirm my theory that the fact that they're saying they're the true Asakuras. I thought they were maybe the main family and like how like when he rose to power sort of like put them under. But it does seem like they actually have great respect for Hao. So they were probably like followers of Hao, like back then. And then we know that Hao obviously gets sent to Hao. He gets stopped. And I guess these guys probably hit after that. So they're probably like the faction that supported Hao when he was alive, I'm guessing. Obviously, there's still the question of why weren't they involved in Shaman King? Narratively, I mean, maybe like practically they just weren't invented yet by the author. I'm guessing that's the main thing. But it does seem like we can assume that like the brother we saw fight, while extremely talented, or maybe not even talented, but just proficient in his shaman abilities as a frail body, maybe they just weren't in the condition to fight. Because it wouldn't be these kids, it would be their parents, and who knows how strong their parents were during the Shaman King tournament, right? So who knows? But obviously we got introduced to Yome. Is that his name, or is that Yohei? Why'd they have to use Yo, man? Get out of here, man. Just be like Hannah. That's cool. Whatever. Eye patch, man. Whose drip is goofy, but I kind of like him. And it was a pretty fun fight. Classic Shaman King fight where it's a little slower paced because they do a nice still with a name over, which it does slow down, but it's kind of cool to learn the names or anything. And he was pretty impressive. He got the blitz off. Apparently, his oversoul's on a similar level to Spirit of Sword, which is really impressive. That was a massive oversoul, where I believe like Yo was around what 10,000 mana when he pulled that out. Um, Now they said similar. I don't know how strong it was exactly. It doesn't exactly like the main thing of Spirit of Sword was its massive size and the ability to cleave. I think inherently a lance or a spear of that size isn't it won't have the same utility. Um, but obviously he couldn't use it to his full ability because of his physical defects. Um, but it was cool. I mean, I'll be honest. I thought Hannah would be humbled a bit, but he's really efficient. He can integrate perfectly, and obviously, if he can integrate, then just leave it to Amidamaru, who's a really strong samurai. Obviously, I don't even know his name. I'll learn it eventually. I'm really bad with names, but obviously the enemy samurai was pretty cool. I don't know why he kept calling Emidameru ancient. He must be like from a more modern period, but obviously not too modern because he's a samurai still, right? Or a ronin, which is slightly different, but you get it. Um, but yeah, I mean, Yo could integrate with Amidamaru, who's just one of the strongest spirit allies. I mean, okay, Aiden is he in top 10? Obviously not, but he's one of the stronger spirit allies for sure that we've seen, like in a similar class to him at least, like in his class range. Um, he can oversoul, and apparently this was his first time using the oversoul. And they kept it a mystery, which is interesting. So he had helmet form, which he used as a shield, and then he transformed it into a sword, which one shot one shot the enemy. Um, which, he's frail, so how strong is it? But it's interesting he can quit switch over souls. Or it's not even like switching the oversoul, it just has many different forms, which is crazy, man. Like he is so much stronger than Yo at this part, which made sense because I assume he obviously Yo and Anna Jean's probably go crazy, but obviously I think he's probably trained a lot more, maybe even fueled by the inferiority complex as like some part of motivation. But also, we know like Yo barely trained. He always ran away from Anna. I bet Hannah Waltaki probably trained a lot more. Um, so maybe that's why he's so talented and strong right now. Um, but no, he owned, man. I'm excited to see him. I want to see him get limit tested because I'm sure like if you're gonna make a character that cocky, he needs to get humbled once. It might be midway through the series, maybe when they introduced Men, which is again Ren's daughter. Uh, I can imagine her. I mean, her genes are crazy too. Ren and Jean's. Like, I don't know. Did Jean pass down Shamash? I probably not. I mean, that would be insane. Maybe Bassan. I mean, that'd be cool in its own way too. The classic, the classic old rivals turned allies. Well, Amidamru and Bassan. Um, but yeah, what a strong first episode. I think that was really good, and I think in certain ways it was a bit more interesting than the first episode of Shaman King. Obviously, there's a lot of callbacks to the original Shaman King, and I'm also saying this as obviously you need to watch Shaman King to appreciate this episode. So inherently, it has like a little bit of a bonus because it did explain stuff, which again I do like the world a lot, but because the explanations were short and easy to understand, maybe it enhanced my viewing experience compared to the first episode of Shaman King where I had to like decipher and really understand the mechanics. So it had like that inherently, but I think like the nice visuals. I'm trying to remember the first episode. The first episode, I mean, it was sweet. It was a good like introduction for sure, but they already hit us with like a major fight. It's pretty crazy, but I guess with a 13 episode run span, you kind of need to get the ball rolling a little bit quicker than a 52 episode run span. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I am satisfied. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode too. If you do want to see more Shaman King Flower content in the future, consider subscribing for easy access. But again, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays is when it should be uploaded. Um, and also, if you obviously just watching the video, giving me your time is great. But if you want to support the channel more, hitting the like button would be cool. And leave me your thoughts on the episode and just of Shaman King Flowers in general. I do try to reply to every comment. And yeah, thanks for watching. It was a fun first experience. Hopefully I get to see you guys again in the future with this new journey of Shaman King Flowers. But yeah, until then, later.